Taurus, what's going on with you? This is going to be your weekly reading from the 11th through the 17th of September. What's going on with you in your love life? Let's get straight into it, Taurus. Okay, curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat, guys. Alright. There's a lot of curious energy here. There's a lot of lack of movement. But it's all good. Because you seem to be doing good. You're fine. You don't need anybody. You may not even want anybody. You just may be curious. You may be more so focused on having a good time, enjoying yourself with those that you enjoy spending time with. You're in a little more of a playful energy here, okay? With the Justice being here, all right, I'm getting the sense that you're not just open to anything, all right? You want, when it comes to your love life, you're not gonna open up the doors to just anything or anybody, rather. All right, you want something that is balanced, something that isn't gonna cause any havoc. Why? Because you've possibly been through pain, and right now you are experiencing the opposite. Abundance, happiness. The person that that is within your proximity, guys, seems to be burdened here by the connection that they share with you. All right. However, something here is transforming. Could be an ending that's taking place. Interesting. Let's clarify that. Why is it death here? What is this transformation? Some sort of ending. What is this? More. Whoa. All right, guys. All right, someone here was not open. Someone here was not open. Could be you. Could be you, Taurus. And that's what's coming to an end. All right. So we got two cards of destruction here. The Tower and the Death. What's coming to an end is recluseness, isolation, alienation. What's up with the goddamn focus, man? Alienation, lack of communication, secrecy, not even secrecy, but just lacking vulnerability is really what is being moved on from, guys. Sagittarius, Taurus, have you been having difficulty being vulnerable and open to love? It seems as if you're moving on toward actually tending to the wounds that need to mend. All right, which is good. I mean, that's really what's required in order for you to. So it's like, I see like mentally there's this energy of not wanting any bullshit in love. Right? You don't want to deal with just any insignificant thing because you see it as a waste of time, or it's just you're not in the mood, you're not in the energy, you're not in the space to entertain such things. All right. However, that's still there's still this energy of you not being vulnerable or open to it. All right. So you don't want to deal with shit, but you're also not open to the good stuff either. You know what I mean? That's what's transforming. That's what I'm seeing, Taurus. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Now, why is this person that you're dealing with, whomever it is that's within your proximity here, appearing as the 10 of Wands? Boom. Okay. Man, this person's been through it, let me tell you. This person's been through it. Alright, 10 of Swords, a lot of difficulty, a lot of pain. 10 of Wands, a lot of burden. Stagnation. You know, this person is in a fucking rut, let me tell you. Alright, they're in a rut. A self-imposed rut. They're putting themselves in that rut. Okay? Self-imposed through their own thoughts, through their own conscious thoughts. The very thoughts that they're entertaining is putting them under a heavy, heavy load. That's not your problem. And Crosswatcher, Taurus doesn't want to deal with people like that. You better get your shit straight. All right? Which you are. Which you are. You're moving towards that. It's going to take some time here. It's going to take some time. There's a lot of inaction, a lot of stagnation, a lot of self-torment. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. That burden is going to be released. You see, from the 10 of Wands, 1 plus 0 equals 1. So I don't see whomever it is that you're dealing with releasing this burden this week. I see this individual moving towards releasing that burden. All right. Now, I don't get it. I get a lot of inaction in regards to this really getting kicked off this week, Taurus. So your love life this week doesn't seem too exciting, to be honest. But why is this in the chance position? Why is the Knight of Cups in the chance position? Why? Because possibly, because you want this. You want to experience this. You want to experience this. I'm telling you, Sagittarius. I mean, why do I keep saying Sagittarius? Maybe because I just did the Sagittarian reading. Nevertheless, Taurus, excuse my my mixing of words, but what I'm seeing here is you want this. Okay, you've been focusing on a sense of independence, having to find some sort of tranquility, getting over some shit from the past. All right, which it seems as if you've done the work, you've been through the dark holes, all that lack of clarity, all that, tumultuousness. You've been through it, and now look at you. Look at you. You're happy. You found stability. You're feeling good. You're single. All right. You're not dependent on anyone but yourself for your own happiness. All right. And this only infects your perspective. All right. And what I mean by that is that this influences your perspective. What you're actually doing with yourself in this world, in this realm, is affecting your perspective. Obviously, these things work and operate simultaneously, right? Your perspective is what actually leads to your actions, but then they just feed off each other. Your actions leads to further perspective, positive perspective, and it's just a fucking catalyst towards how you're projecting yourself. Happily abundant, all right? However, despite all this independence, Taurus, there's this desire. There's a desire, okay? So you got a clear path. You can go right and you can move on. You can move on towards something new, towards the new you. Or you could go to the left and you can go towards that individual that you've had within your proximity, guys. That's why I'm seeing this in the challenge position, because there's love within you, all right? At least the desire for it. There's some sort of motive towards emotional expression and exchange. However, there's this simultaneous dubiousness. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here, and this is what's in your desire, is actually having that clarity, having that decision, guys. Why is the Justice here? Yeah, fuck. Alright, some of you guys, let me tell you. Some of you guys are dealing with a situation in which you had multiple options. Alright. And these were insignificant options. It's not like a marriage and you were fucking entertaining something. Maybe some of you guys were, who knows. However, I'm not getting anything too substantial regarding what you've been dealing with in your love life and the connections that you have around you, even at this time, or even if they're just residual memories of connections, right? However, what I'm seeing also is the thought of reciprocity, the thought of cooperation, of giving and putting time and efforts and receiving the same from that individual. That is what I'm seeing here on your mind. All right, that is what I'm seeing here. You're just wanting to have a good time right now. You don't want to deal with any friction, Taurus. Just because you don't want to deal with any friction, and you may be dealing with a frictional individual, doesn't mean that you don't like them or that you don't have interest in them. You're just kind of aware what kind of baggage they come with, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to deal with that shit right now. Why is this Three of Cups here? That's the sort of energy that I'm getting from the Justice. Why is the Three of Cups here? You get 2 more shuffles. Yeah, reconciliation. Reconciliation, that's it. That's what I'm seeing, guys. All right, that's what you got on your mind. That's what you got on your mind. You're wanting to reconcile something. It's clear. You're also interested, Taurus. You're very much interested in someone here. Could be an Emperor, an Aries. Nevertheless, this is a very masculine individual. Whether it's a woman or a man, this is someone that commands respect. Someone that has some sort of influence over others, authoritative figure. You know, someone here that's got their head screwed on tight. I'll tell you that. All right, we'll just say that. There's a sense of massive interest in wanting to reconcile. That I'm seeing here on a subconscious level. Some sort of union. It's like you're yearning or desiring or just subconsciously exuding the desire to come together. However, you're still a bit aloof. You're still a bit distant. You're more so curious. You're wanting to test the waters before you risk contaminating what you have now attained for yourself. That's what I'm saying. Now, guys, what's up with this future position here? Why is the 9 of Wands here? Well, clarifying the 9 of Wands. It's a lack of contentment, guys. All right, you're dealing with a situation in which you're quite fond of. All right, you earnestly have interest in this situation. All right, you could see potential within it, but surrounding this potential, guys, there's a lot of scattered energy. There's a lot of lack of contentment. There's a lot of recluseness. You're absolutely reclusive, no doubt. All right, despite the fact that you see this, that you feel this, you're not ready. You're not ready. And I go back to what I clarified earlier. This week is about transforming that lack of readiness to be vulnerable and moving towards being in that position, finding your footing so that you're able to open up to love. That's what I'm seeing, Taurus. I wish you guys well on this journey, and I'm sure you'll have what you want eventually. Okay, as of now, things are getting better. They're just not getting easier. You know, how paradoxical is that? Things are getting better, but not easier. That's what I'm seeing. I hope you find this message useful, and I look forward to connecting with you guys soon.